Hi, and welcome to Empowering Your English Voice. Today we're going to look at the most important technique that you can use to empower and transform the way you speak to people. Personally, in talks, in public speaking, in presentations. This isn't a technique that people normally teach you in English classes or even in presentation classes. It's incredible, isn't it? But you will find out today how you can transform the way you give a talk in public and how that can affect other people. My name is Simon Brampton. I've been an English teacher and an English coach and an English voice coach for more than 30 years, and I know that I can help you improve your English and especially your English voice and accent. So stay with me today and find out how you can transform your English voice with one easy technique. Stay with me. Okay? So let us begin with your transformation. In fact, this technique has two parts. The first part is the way you breathe, and the second part is how you say your sentences while you breathe. A lot of people think and say to me, but Simon, I already know how to breathe, because if I didn't, I'd be dead, wouldn't I? Okay, apart from that being extremely funny, it's not easy to breathe correctly. If you're singing or if you're speaking, there's not much difference. Incredibly, the technique is very, very similar. And I'm going to help you today improve the way you breathe and how you deliver or give your sentences to your audience. It really will be the biggest difference, the biggest transformation that you will ever make while you learn English. So let's jump in with part one of the two techniques. Part one, breathing. Now, you've probably been told a few times before that you have to breathe through your nose and then out through your mouth. And that's correct. But do you really do that? Probably not. You need to practice a lot before it becomes automatic, especially if you are speaking in public or if you want to just improve the way you sing or speak in general. So, here is a really good metaphor to help you breathe better. Let's begin. So, basically, we have to breathe through our noses, which means keeping your mouth closed. Don't open it. Don't let any flies in there. So, mouth closed. And I want you to put your hand on your tummy, which is your stomach. Let's use that word today, tummy. And as the air goes in and down your windpipe and into your lungs, the diaphragm pushes down and it pushes your belly or your tummy out. When you put your hand on your tummy, you can feel it inflating like a balloon. So I want you to imagine that your tummy is a balloon and it's inflating. It really helps give you that visualization of your tummy increasing. So, are you ready? It's very relaxing as well. So, when you breathe, there are two ways you can do it. One is called accessory breathing, which is like this. Which is not a good idea because mostly the air will go through your mouth, and also this movement doesn't let the air go in properly. Because I ask a lot of people, breathe in, and they go like that. So, what you have to do is breathe through your nose, but don't move anything else. Just let the air go in, go down, and fill up that balloon. Are you ready? So put your hand on your tummy, left or right hand, whatever you want. Breathe in, ready? Let it come out. Hold it, and then when it comes out, just breathe through your mouth. Feel your tummy go in as you breathe out. One easy way to do this is by making a sound like a snake, like a hiss. You can hear the air escaping. Shall we do that? Let's try that then together. So we'll breathe in, fill up our balloons, and as our balloon deflates, then the air will come out here. Sometimes you can breathe in 4 seconds, hold it for 4 seconds, and then breathe out for 4, 5, 6 seconds. It's a really good relaxation breathing technique. So let's try. Ready? Four seconds, and then breathe out with a hiss. Can you feel your tummy deflating? It goes down, doesn't it? One more time. Ready? So breathe in. Is your tummy out here? Is it here? Is it here? It should go out. You should feel the tummy go out because your diaphragm is pushing down. Now let out the air bit by bit. Bit more. So it should be really small now, that little balloon in general. Part two. Part two is speaking when you breathe out at the right moments with the right length of sentence. This is so important, but people don't do it. Again, this is such a typical mistake. Let's look at a particular sentence and see how to say it properly. Are you ready? This is the sentence. When you learn to breathe correctly, you will transform your voice. Let's look at that sentence. It has two parts. These parts are sometimes called chunks, which are blocks or parts that you cut up. This is a very important part of speaking. It's knowing which parts to divide the sentence into. This is a sentence that has a comma in the middle. In English, and this is very important, in the middle of the sentence we go up, and at the end of the sentence we go down. We go up to maintain expectation, and we go down at the end to close the sentence. So let's have a look at this sentence. It has two parts. When you learn to breathe correctly, you will transform your voice. Imagine now if I breathe halfway through the first sentence. When you learn to breathe properly, you will transform your voice. It sounds awful, but can you believe it? That's the normal way of speaking for many people. So let's do it together and let's do it well. Remember, you can repeat with me to get that accent absolutely perfect. So we breathe in through our noses. Hold your tummy. And as you breathe and as you say the sentence, your stomach can come out. In. And remember, the intonation should go up. When you learn to breathe correctly, so we just said it in one sentence, you will transform your voice. You will transform your voice. So you go, you will transform your voice. Again, when you learn to breathe correctly, another breath, you will transform your voice. Of course, this is quite a short sentence, and you could say it with one breath. But when you do breathe, you have to breathe at the right moment where there's a comma, not any other place. Remember, it's also good to pause at the right place. So you breathe in. When you learn to breathe correctly, you will transform your voice. So remember, every time you have to give a speech or a talk, and if you have the text, look at the parts where you're going to breathe. Put a line every part you're going to breathe. You could also mark the intonation parts, and that's something we'll do in another video. So, what we've looked at today should transform the way you speak in public and even the way you sing. But it will not work unless you absolutely practice it. So begin right now. Begin when you're walking down the street. You walk along. 2, 3, 4 in. 4 out. In, out. Do that when you're walking along the street, and you will soon get into the habit of breathing correctly. That's the end of the video. If you've liked it, then give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell, and I will see you very soon for more videos here on empowering your English voice. Bye for now, and good luck with your speaking.